I'm Vinny DiCostanzo, owner of Vinny's Italian Kitchen and host, co-producer of the new show coming out of Southern Oregon. It's a travel show, it's a person of interest show, it's a cooking show all across Oregon with Vinny D, airing October 16th at 7 p.m. on Southern Oregon PBS. We hope that you could tune in for that. But in the meantime, we're in the kitchen with Channel 12 and we're making some Arrabbiata sauce, or maybe another name for it, we call it the alla Vinny sauce. Another simple dish, something you probably have right there on your countertop right now. You probably have a clove of garlic somewhere, maybe you have a white onion, whatever it may be, and that's exactly what we started this with, a clove of garlic and some chopped up white onion. So we started with that. We're going to add some spices to this now. We're actually going to add several spices, believe it or not. We're going to do salt, we're going to do a little bit of black pepper. Now this Italian mix has about 6 different spices in it. I'm going to put a little bit of parsley, okay? All right, so we're going to put that back on. What we want to do is we want to get, believe it or not, we want to get this garlic just a little bit toasty like that before we add our tomatoes to the dish. Okay, so now we're going to add our tomatoes. I'm going to saute this just for a quick minute. Again, we started with some imported extra virgin olive oil. Don't use any of that other stuff. Don't be fooled. Extra virgin olive oil, please. All right, we're trying to get it nice and transparent. If I see those onions, they're transparent. Our garlic's toasted brown. Okay, tomatoes are getting right about there. Now, one of the ways this dish here, the Arrabbiata sauce or the Vinny sauce, gets a lot of its flavor is we're going to put some nice imported white wine, okay? So now we're going to add a little bit of vino. So we're going to add some white wine. You can use a Pinot Grigio, you can use a Chardonnay, you can use a blended white. While that alcohol is cooking down, I'm going to go ahead and take this. We're going to use, I think that it would be nice just to use some penne for this dish. Here we are. We're going to let that go for just a minute, and while that's going, we're going to heat up our pasta. So you think this dish looks good just the way it is? We're going to add a little bit of extra love to it. Like one of my cooks says, feta makes it better. So we're going to add our chiffonade basil. We're going to add a little bit of feta cheese, but we're not going to let that feta melt, okay? We don't want that feta to go away. We want to stay little feta balls. So right when it's about 10 seconds into that, we'll take our pasta. All right. Very simple sauce. Maybe 3-4 ingredients, a little bit of spices. It's done. So we're going to take it. Let's go ahead and plate our pasta. You think I would keep these next to me after using it a bunch of times. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, we got a bad angle. I know. Here, let me turn this around for you so you can see what it looks like coming out. So we kept a little bit of juice there. We didn't let the dish dry out on us. So now we got all our flavor, all our spices. The pasta's al dente. And we're going to take a 3 cheese mix. So this is shaved, grated, and a fine shred parm. We're just going to go ahead and put a little bit of that, just drizzle that over just a little bit, maybe a little more parsley. We'll just add a little color around the outside. And that's it. So this is penne Arrabbiata.